Rito went shopping and forgot time for it. Okay. Tapping happy birthday under every video of yours is very demanding, Lexiav. Why are you forcing me to do it? What do you mean forcing you to do it? It's not my birthday. He told me he's coming soon. Get ready, guys. Zamalis, you have lost all credibility in my eyes like months ago already. I don't believe you. Hopefully you're right, though. Despite not believing you, I hope you're right. Ignore me. I would never chill BG. I mean, I might have, but if I did, then it was very undeliberate. Oh my god, he's here! Look! He said Pepega. Lol. Okay. Okay. How late am I? Half an hour. Just, you know, reset for you. Go, go. Okay. Hopefully Tim0n is not too mad. So there we go. Let's spin the wheel of destiny. Wait, where is that? Get the wheel back in here. Make it full screen. Let's go. Best of 3? Yeah, best of 3. So, the template that we're going to be playing in the first game is going to be... Go! It's normal. Okay, so the proper version of the Jebus podcast. We actually haven't seen too much of this. So even in this variant, the matches should be pretty exciting. Let's go. Let's go. Bad normal. Nah. So, yeah. That production. Okay, so both Tim0n and RitoSux are still not live. They should be going live in pretty soon. I should be posting on Discord the template. Tim0n, Rito, first template, normal, good lega fun, Rito, no reset, small penalty, hope. So yeah, there we go. Why is the watermark so big? Oh, watermark? Because this is not a watermark. At least that's not the idea of it being here. Wait, why is this not showing up? Whoa. Okay, Rito started the stream, I see. Okay, my bad. Oh, wait. Let's do this, and then let's do this. Wait, what is this? Wait, why is this so bad? There's some filters enabled. Oh yeah, this. Yeah, cool. Got it, sorry. There we go. Rito's perspective is ready, and Tim0n's perspective should be ready in just one moment. There we go. So yeah, we have the game on the way. It is the normal template, so they're gonna be just starting up the trade for now. Yes, that was funny at the cast. Hell yeah, you guys like him. Wait, what is the matchup? Also, why is Rito's perspective not being updated? Is that a problem on my side or his side? It looks like it's his side. Maybe he has to refresh like I do sometimes. Whoop. What were the penalties for Rito again? No reset. So we have a minus 5100 red fortress versus the plus 5100 blue tower of the Tim0n. Tim0n ends up going Grissa, and Rito ends up going Alkin. If anybody could go and poke Rito on the stream in order to fix up his perspective, or if his perspective is fine for you, please let me know. Yeah, he's moving his mouse around, but he is not showing his perspective. Okay, so we're gonna be watching Tim0n early. He upgrades the into Gremlins immediately, so he's able to take fights better. This is a more tempo approach to play tower. There's possible other approaches, but this one is like the main way that people play. Well, actually, I still prefer a different type, which is more in lines of using Pico Jump for the speedy early game. But this perspective is like pretty fine as well. The streamer's watching me too. Yeah, so you need to tell him to press F4 twice. That's what you need to do in order for him to fix his perspective, and then we can actually see it. Wow, that's actually a pretty okay result for this auto combat. And he's gonna be getting probably a Gremlin boss on day 1. So Tim0n is keeping. Rito has no resets, so this is probably gonna be what we play. Yeah! 80 Gremlins on day 1. Damn! He can immediately go and pick up the gold mine. He can almost do the treasure. What the fuck? He resets. What was he looking for? What? That's not good enough for him? That is so weird. By the way, we can see Rito's perspective now. That's pretty good. Are you ever going to play a game yourself, or is it just casting? Hey, Dr. Jones. I am currently in the tournament here. I'll be playing probably the day after tomorrow in the semifinals of the winners bracket. Okay, well, Rito's perspective was... Okay, I guess we're looking at Tim0n again. I'm very surprised about Tim0n's decision in order to reset. He had most of the things going there. He had some easy dwellings available for him. He had a good enough army early on to take the fights. But he didn't like something there. He potentially didn't saw a sawmill. That could be an issue. Yeah, he might be wanting resources in order to be able to play better in times to come. Anybody knows where Rito's from? Rito is Bulgarian. Will he play Geo? I come up with. It's very original T Heroes Max. T Heroes Max is like pretty annoying to enforce, I would say. Maybe? I'm not against the idea. Okay, he actually has logs and air magic on his wrist already. That's really good. And also there's no more resets available, so this is what they play. Okay, could somebody go poke Rito again, please? He had every single time he alt taps out, he needs to double tap F4 in order for his perspective to be seen again. Gold transfer someone, please. Minus 5100 for at the side of Rito, who is playing the red fortress up against the blue tower of Tim0n. Alkin versus Ritza here. Message him on Humphrey or Discord. He isn't reading chat. Yeah, if somebody could do that, that'd be really wonderful. Can we see more Rito stream, please? It reminds me of the radio stream that... Okay, cons. Alright. Listen, a fair jab, but... Yeah. Very unfortunate. By the way, let me do... Who you bet on? Who I bet on? Well, I don't really bet on either. But I mean, both these players are they're people that I really want to see strive in the tournament, because one of them is a previous winner, and the other one is you know, a guy that's pretty resonant to my community, Rito. Quite a meaningful guy that I do enjoy. Casting with, casting against, and so on. Music seems a little bit distorted, but sure. Rito! I would bet on Tim0n, and I would bet on Tim0n RitoSux. I predict week 3 break from Rito. That would be really strong, and we would be able to evaluate better if we could see his perspective, but unfortunately for now, that's not available. Oh, and something. Wait, he actually got a boss already for Gremlins. I missed that for a moment because I was actually opening up music. That's awesome. Wow. And now he's able to go for this other box that will lead him to have so much tempo here. That is absolutely amazing. Why did you choose Rissa, by the way? Most of the tower heroes end up sucking, and the Rissa just sucks a little bit less than most of the other heroes because she starts off with a really high value skill in terms of offense, and also she has magic arrow in the spell book, making some of the early dwellings easier for her to take. So she has these kind of advantages. And that's why I would say she, you know, is preferred. Okay, we can see Rito's perspective now. Holy moly, he has a lot of tempo going. Over 100 nulls as well. Has a Vibrant Dwelling farmed already. No, actually it might not be a Vibrant Dwelling. He might have bought Vibrance and made immediately into the game. That is a pretty popular strategy that people are utilizing in recent times. Nice. Really good. Rito is back. Nice, nice. Rissa takes dwellings week 1 without broken Grand Boxes. Yeah, she is more consistent, and honestly, there's not much better that Tower has to offer. Pickerdrum comes close, but he goes in a different direction apart from being tempo. And in the current meta of this one hero gameplay, tempo is valued a lot by many of the high-end players. Some people do actually value the scouting and speed of Pickerdrum, me included actually, but yeah, basically different schools of thought. 35 stoners, go to take a tough. Well, probably not yet. Okay, there we go. Is he gonna be skipping this? No, there's no way he's skipping this. He's always doing this. This is a great objective, both for experience and for gold as well. So he's actually able to build up the town. It also has a lot of wood, as you can see, meaning that building up his town is gonna be very easy for the tower player. So yeah, I'm actually gonna be, for the fortress, of course, is what I mean. I actually feel like this is gonna be one of the first games in the Jebus Roulette so far that we'll be able to see the power of Fortress being showcased to a really high level. Thank you, Gekko, 30 sub! Hell yeah! Really appreciate that. Wait, is this one a hero gameplay? What are the rules? Oh well, the rules is that it's the one hero gameplay. Yep, Pavelk. And Tim0n is currently coming back. He has a really great amount of army by now. But Tim0n is having a really hard time in terms of actually finding army that he's able to build. Like, he's almost not able to build anything right now because he doesn't have any dwellings going for him. He doesn't see any cloud temples, he doesn't see any Naga dwellings, so he's not really building up a power stack that's gonna be remaining for him. By the way, Rito takes the water magics. The popular thought across people in this kind of setting is that you need either fire or water for the final battle.
Bro, are we all made out of air?
Repeat that, the film? Possibly. And yeah, that Vibrant Rito loss in the treasury was a little bit shameful. Pretty sure he's not happy with that. But it's not too much of a blunder. I mean, it's kind of a blunder, but it doesn't impact the game too much, is what I'm trying to say here. Hey, Penguin. Good stream the other day. You should promote that gorgeous man. Hell yeah. By the way, Penguin, if you could log into Raid and do Clan Boss today, that would be amazing, since we're pushing through Nightmare today. Ooh. Okay, so another... no, I think this is the first one I'm dwelling for retail. Meanwhile, even after buying the Lookout Tower, Tim0n still does not see any good objectives to go for. So despite having like a really good hero and a really strong start, Tim0n is not exactly able to capitalize off of it. So it's really hard. It's actually really hard. A second wave? Oh wait, he actually didn't buy the ones from the main early. So yeah, this is the second world dwelling. Not bad. Rito is building quite a into quite a big army, it looks like. By the way, look at that golem stack, that's amazing. Tim0n ended up investing quite a bit of his early resources into upgrading that, and it seems like it's gonna be paying off quite a bit. That treasury being small is quite a shame for him. He was able to take a max without any sort of issues by that point, but instead he gets basically like nothing. And look, all he finds here is a Cloud Temple. That's not what he wants to see. You can see it from his hand motion as well. He will end up taking the Cloud Temple begrudgingly, but he wants that Naga super stack. That's the way that it usually goes. I mean, that's what the power stack that you usually want to build into, but he's not really having any luck with that so far. Hey, Aussie! Man, he needs to break fast. This bomb is trash. I mean, in a sense, sometimes that is the case. Sometimes you can actually escape a bad biome and just do something else. But in this kind of case, I feel like he's going to be stuck in the biome for quite a while. With that in mind, he might want to build it to a giant power stack. And it might be possible for him to do so. Tower people usually just go for Naga Queens and they don't really build up the Titans, but in this game, it might be beneficial for Tim0n to actually stay in the biome for long enough in order to build up into Titans, which could be kind of okay. Stop hitting your mic. We'll try. Unban. And he's back. There is like finally a Naga dwelling that Tim0n ends up seeing. So he does see possibly like some possible upsides here finally. So yeah. But then again, like it's like one dwelling and it's like so far away. Like that's even hardly a silver lining, really. Mm-hmm. Tim0n beat me, so he must be good. I see. Fair deal, fair deal. Is the amount of tiles in the biome random, or is it a set value? It's a set value, and there's always 2 tiles in a biome of a Jebus Outcast. Except in the large variant. I think in the large variant there's only 1. And also in the 7-player variant there's only 1. But in this case, yes, it's 2. And in most cases it is. Currently a treasury, a crit being found by retail, so small deal, you know. Small little advances. By the way, he actually did end up buying the Nagas in week 1, Tim0n did, because he ended up being so strong, he ended up being able to farm resource banks, which got him enough resources in order for him to be able to do that. And, but he didn't get a single external dwelling for Nagas on week 1, which is honestly surprisingly bad. You almost always are able to flag like 1 or 2 tier 6 dwellings on week 1, especially with a good start like this, but his tier 6 dwellings are just so mispositioned that it's really hard for him to do that. Pretty unfortunate, really. Hopefully he will be okay, nonetheless. He has like the golden power stack, he's running some giants, and he's running like a really good hero too. With all this in mind, it's not like Tim0n's position is bad right now. It's just that it's hard for him to make use of this position, and that's a little bit of a shame, really. So, yeah. The hero of Rito, on average, I would say Alkin should be quite a bit better than Rissa, but so far, it doesn't look like that is necessarily the case. Seems like Rito's gonna be going for a pretty decent fight right now. The Mud Golems are... Wow, 94. Actually 13 Vibrant. That's such a good power stack by now. And yeah, even a tougher fight like this will pose no threats, and this could be cows. And Gorgons are a really powerful stack for the faction, and of course Salkin has a special for those as well. So yeah, not bad. Are there any rules in Jebus Outcast other than not skipping break? It is the general tournament rules, I say, and general one-player rules. There's rules like, for example, if you beat someone with elemental power stack, then you actually win the game despite both heroes perishing in the tournament. So yes, you're actually pretty rewarded by going for a loss of stats and some spellcasting. There's also the rule that, you know, you can't raise liches with the Cloak of the Ended King. You know, just general tournament rules. Dimension Door count also applies here. So yeah, stuff like that is the case, I see. John, you're trolling a little bit too much. Quango too. Just chill. Aight. So yeah, seems like a pretty good fight from Alken. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what the box is. I feel like it could be Kaz, and that would be so huge for Rito. He would almost be top ready with that. Oh my god, it is Kaz. Wow, amazing. Then there's gonna be some little more Nolzerlism in here. The army of Rito is gonna be absolutely snowballing now. And honestly, usually a player using boxes alone is not usually going to be able to break and have a pretty good game. However, I would say that in this kind of setting, Fortress is kind of the exception. They are able to function off of boxes alone and win the game like that. I mean, not the exception. Like, anybody can do that, but I would say Fortress is one of the most more consistent ways. I mean, one of the more consistent factions that can actually do this, I would say. And the Alchemist is becoming, like, way, way better. Tim0n is, like, stretching pretty far off-road in order to actually find some dwellings, but he's still not having any luck. I would say, yeah, Tim0n's current setting is looking a little bit more grim and grim as it goes on, as Rito is looking stronger and stronger. Lizard Archery Pal stack, yeah, he picks up the archery. It's not bad. It's a pretty decent and respectable might skill. Because you get so many Lizardmen, you're usually going to be having like a really good stack, and now he has Expert Bless as well. Expert Bless, Lizardman, Archery, like all of this adds up to a really strong way to take fights, I would say. And of course, Alkin being so tanky, he gets to preserve the army, then Bless on offense and Archery brings the damage. It's a really well-rounded package, and I do actually love it. And then there's another Vibran dwelling for Rito to farm. Meanwhile, Tim0n is still struggling to find any Naga dwellings of his own. Let's see, is he finally going to be able to find any? Such call is ill for it. Rissa has all the best skills by now, but oh my god, he's actually not finding any dwellings. Such madness. All the dwellings are probably like in, I mean, we see two of the dwellings of the Nagas, but they're really like far off-road, where you have to like make a loop around the rain in order to get to as well. When you play one hero, you can't really afford to do these kind of, you know, laps around places. He's not fighting any artists or bosses either. It's a really hard situation for Tim0n to handle, I would say. Such a bad man for Tim0n. Yeah, it actually looks like it. Is that free side break options there? Yeah, the Outcast is a variation of Jebus King. And Jebus King, one of the things that it does is that it introduces very many break options. And, yeah, Jebus Outcast, of course, has it as well. And it's pretty good to be able to choose what you want to break. In case you are having like a pretty specific situation where you're not able to break fast flyers or something like that. But it's okay. Rito is not going to have control, so it's balanced. I mean, he might find it finally, you know. Rito needs to, it's gonna be very unlikely that Alkin dies anywhere. However, he might be going into some unfavorable Utopia fights. That would be the main way that Rito could fall behind here. But then again, when Mighty going against the Salkin, I can't imagine like almost any Utopia give any trouble whatsoever. Rito not picking scouting. Yeah, Rito doesn't really like scouting a lot at all. He has Dragonfly, so he'll be able to make himself fast, and he's also looking to upgrade the Vibrance to Monarchs right now. Immediately. 415 are Alkin, unfavorable tells. I mean, unfavorable in the sense that he does sack some army, pretty much no matter what, and he gets nothing out of them. Pretty much no matter what, that would be considered an unfavorable scenario, I would say. So Tim0n is able to build the Cloud Temple on week 2 in order to actually get himself a power stack going. The fact that he cannot build into a Naga power stack and has to rely on Titans, and I mean Giants and Titans instead, is pretty ridiculous. Nonetheless, I'm pretty excited to see some Titan gameplay from Tim0n. Hell yeah. I don't think we saw that quite yet, actually. Not bad. If you start coloring yourself with skills, you might not get it on Alkin in time. What Outcast is it? This is the normal version of Outcast Diabler. Okay, oh my god, Airtome! In Timo's biome! No! Why not in Rito's biome even once? Oh my god. Biome is irrelevant, control isn't. You say that, huh? Well, yeah. He's gonna be able to double Dimension Door, like, very soon already. Damn, that changes everything. Even those far-off Naga Naga dwellings that Tim0n saw, it's gonna be not out of reach anymore. Because of this. Oh my god. What a game changer. Just fight an Airtome, lol. Fresco logs in air. How can he lose? You would say that Tim0n is an unlosable situation right now? I kind of disagree. Well, cursed air elementals don't really do damage. Smart. And I mean, of course they don't. There's the air tome. Pretty good, pretty good. Air tome got by air elementals. Fitting. Oh, he's able to flag the another Cloud Temple on the same way that he built it in the main, giving him so many extra Titans as well. So it's gonna be a Titan Rissa with control early into the game. Oh my god, this changes everything. Damn. Wow. That's so nuts. That's so nuts. Jesus. So yeah. Tim0n stays patient, just keeps looking for things, and he sure does find something. He sure does find something. Wow. How nuts is that? I would pull the RitoSux here. He's gonna be needing a ludicrous amount of gems in order to go to Titans. I'm pretty sure Titans are the way to go here by this point. It might be like a little while before you can get the Titans, but then again, he has some Naga Banks and some suckless stockpiles in the biome that he's gonna be able to reach by the use of the Air Tome and the double dimension doors. He ends up using quite a bit of time to make some decisions there, but maybe these decisions will make him a little bit snappier when it comes to playing a little bit later, which will lead into some better timer economy coming up. But every player except Rito goes for control. Why is Rito so bad? Can invite the Titans from the external dwellings from town since you have one hero. The Titans from the external dwelling from the town. No, that's just not a feature in the game. You have to go ahead and collect them externally if you want those. The main point of flagging dwellings though is to give you more income. Every single dwelling that you flag externally is gonna give you +1 to that creature growth in the main. And so you flag a bunch and then you just have more army growth. And maybe like eventually down the line you pick up the dwellings up as well, because they actually stack up in Horn of the Abyss, unlike in Shadow of Death. I still think Rito wins. I don't know who wins, but this just became a far closer game. Oh my god, Chain Lightning. By the way, Rissa's mysticism is coming in really clutch here. He's up most of the mana last time, but still has enough mana to cast a Chain Lightning on this fight, making this fight a lot easier than it otherwise would be. Nice. Oh, Rito's actually going for a control scroll. Now, if it's fly, then we just write off Rito as cursed and like just leave it at that, really. Yeah, the control scroll is gonna be huge. A huge crypt over here for Tim0n as well, because why not? Rito going for control scroll. Yeah, it's not a bad play to do. Most of the players that he actually saw spectating with me ended up getting their control off of a similar scroll like this. So, you know, it's like, hey, other people can. Why should I not be able to? Plus some scouting arty from Crypt. Yeah, actually that's a relevant detail. It could play a role in this type of game, I think. What's a control scroll? Control spells are spells that let you navigate the map way better, and there's 3 spells that end up allowing you to do so. That is Town Portal, Dimension Door, and Fly. Fly being the most unfavorable of all, and this is the control scroll that he got. Oh no, Rito, just play it better. No. No. Cursed. Yeah. Which template is this? This is the normal Jebus podcast. Currently, Tim0n is recovering mana in the main. Now he'll be able to double Dimension Door. He can actually snatch that dope real quickly. Then he would be able to go up to Titans by that point. That would be very, very strong for Tim0n. Fly on to the next tourney. The stream should be with 5 minutes delay. Currently, I'm spectating 2 streams. These streams are available for both players to see if they really wanted to. Not to mention the format. Listen, it's not a problem, chill out. There's no reason to create a problem out of anything that isn't. If template would allow a water walk from scroll, we thought would get it. Well, thank god it doesn't then, huh? How can one be this unlucky? Well, do you be like that, huh? I mean, he's getting like decent tempo at least. After these 2 bosses, he's almost gonna be break ready, I would say. Not quite as strong, but yeah, it's not gonna take him that much more to get there. Not lost as well, full Papeg Alkin. I want to say this was a full Papeg Alkin. He is a little bit lacking, though. Well, yeah, for Because some of the skills are disabled in this template, the standards for a good hero are even higher than they normally are, and Alkin usually meets even the highest of standards, and this Alkin is only meeting like regular standards at best, so yeah, that's a pretty big Alkin for this type of setting, yeah. So can we make a poll? Nah. Really needs to start playing better. Still no DD or TP. SMH. Yeah, okay. Tim0n goes into a top, lists every single gremlin that he ever owned, and he just accepts. Oh, there's another air tome. Because why not have multiple air tomes, you know? Tim0n has all the, all the sides covered, I guess. You know? He's gonna get it one way or another. Ooh, Gorgon's being farmed by Rito. These Gorgons are currently guarding two boxes, yeah. 15 Gorgons and 19 Knolls. Damn, if you were to upgrade his Gorgons after we get enough stack for Utopias immediately. After farming Utopias, he might be getting some control of his own, really. That was a tier 1 though for the Tim0n, which ended up giving him Sandals of the Saint, which is a library worth of stats, which is not the best, but it's not entirely useless. Now, that's the most credit I can give that though. 5 air tomes into final battle versus Rito to establish dominance. Ooh, Tim0n is going like pretty far out here. He's gonna be able to collect both the boxes and also the Naga Dwelling too. And then come back into the main on the same turn in order to get mana back. That is a really strong play. With this kind of gold, he should also be able to... he might want to go up there and collect the Cyclops stockpile as well as Naga Bank. With that collected, he would be pretty much able to upgrade the Titans already. And even Attack of Titans is gonna do a really good job. Ooh, Rito's just going for the break. Wow. Wow. Okay, alright. Upgrading the Gorgons would be kind of huge. A huge step up in terms of his power level. Unfortunately, he is not able to do so as easily. Is Tim0n going to sell the artifacts or sack them? Most likely sell them when the time is right. Oh yeah, he can actually sell artifacts for the sake of gems. And that is one of the best ways he has available to him in order to generate the gems. So that's most likely what he will be doing. He wants to make sure that he can get into the main. So yeah, he doesn't take any more risk and just goes back to recover mana. He wants to take those objects up there. He is going to be able to do so like a little bit later. No real problem with that. I would say that building automations right now would be a really good idea in order to secure himself the... ooh, that blind. So yeah, break for Rito. It feels like this is a pretty low roll break. Well, then again, he already did deal with the Water Unicorn, so that's why it's not looking like it's that many. But yeah, Alkin takes each kind of fights really effectively. And he's able to clean this without too many issues. What is GR? GR is Jebus Roulette, the tournament where we play... Jebus Roulette 3 is the tournament where we play one hero in many Jebus Podcast variants. And it's currently the game, from this tournament, we're currently casting a game. Because it skips scouting again, Ruffle. Yeah, he just doesn't really respect scouting. That's all. He wants other skills like air magics for himself in order to be able to double Dimension Door and be more active on the map. I'm not really sure what this fight is for. Oh yeah, he just needed to take this in order to move on. He finds an air tome. Ooh, that's a big package right there, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a guard that he is not able to deal. Unless it's something like Crystal Dragons, which he's able to cheat with Mighty Gorgons. Otherwise, there's going to be like way too much of a guard for the sake of getting these artifacts, I would say. So since they're over, Rito's in the desert. Gold Dragons are actually not undealable. This is a dealable fight, I would say. If he wants to take it. The middle is like very far away from him. He's at least 2 turns away. A magic for double what? Do you really think Rito will have control? Come on. Bully him as you may. He's still gonna be getting it eventually, right? Like, oh, look at that! Look at that! Rito can do it! Wow, but now he doesn't have air magic, lol. But wow, this is his first Dimension Door in the tournament. Well, if he gets to recover mana and actually use it even once, which is not a given, to say the least. Ooh, but wow, he's moving up in the world. He's doing it. I'm very proud of him. Very proud of him indeed. If he wants to fight, no, this is Alkin fights to take. I mean, Alkin just rips these fights to shreds. He's that good. Standard Rito, like, yeah, SMH, Rito high rolling again. Damn. Yeah. Disqualified for getting DD, by the way. Rito finally got good. Yeah, he got better at the video game. Don't worry, I'll get killed now, is what he says. I mean, he might be accurate because, Tim0n is gonna be heading into the desert, double DD each turn, so, yeah. He's gonna be really, really fast and advancing into the desert as well. Tim0n's turn currently. I wouldn't trust Rito as a driver because he has no control. Yes. He built Marketplace. Wait, but he built Marketplace in the main. Oh my god, wait, he fucked up. I think he meant to build marketplaces in order to trade for Titans, but then he realized he cannot trade for Titans because he ended up spending the turn of building. And now he's going into the desert without Titans, which will lead him to be quite a bit more prone to bleeding army, which is a shame. Interesting. I would have done my utmost best in order to get Titans before breaking. That is super influential, because especially because he doesn't have Earth control yet, meaning that he doesn't really get to go back into his biome at any point in order to just pick it up, you know? It's not a very simple procedure. Only about one Agalol? Ah, possible. Details, really. Oh, by the way, I only recently realized that you can actually safely buff giants, but not other units. You see, the problem with buffing units with genies is because before you're getting while you're about to get hit, you might possibly cast Frenzy on yourself and make yourself have 0 defense, which would be very atrocious and horrible and painful. But if you cast it on genies, I mean giants, they're actually immune to mind spells, and Berserk is a mind spell, so genies cannot cast Berserk on your giants, making it the safest unit to buff up with genies. It's pretty good. Actually relevant. Frenzy. Oh yeah, I said Berserk. I meant Frenzy. My bad. He said many words, some of them made sense. Okay, my opponent did that. I let him... I hit him with my dreads for -30 queens, and then the 20-ish queens left killed like 30 dreads. Wow. What a fight. Questionable lock skip. Wait, there was a lock skip? Damn. He probably is really sweating that about his remaining skill slots, giving him air magic, because he really needs it in order to compete in the game longer term. So he's optimizing his odds for the sake of it, by skipping that, I would say. Yeah, for now, Serial. Current status of the tournament. What does that mean? I mean, games are being played. Next level will be air, hopefully. That is what he's hoping. And if it's not, then he's also prepping for like worse scenario as well, naturally. Tim0n collects the parts of the Ogfist, I guess. Well, he also needs a helmet in general, so not a bad pickup whatsoever. But that Pitlord boss being skipped is a little bit of a shame. It is guaranteed to be army, and it's most likely going to be Pit Fiends, I would say. I mean, having some Pit Fiends as meat is certainly not bad. And it's not that hard of a fight to take either. It might be more of a timer thing, because you would need to spend quite a bit of timer in order to manage that fight to be taken properly. Has anyone dropped out yet? Yep. They're strong too. Yeah, they do. They do. Damn, when that When Headlights Bitfiend stack just one-shot Darfin there, when he was actually looking like he was losing, that was pretty epic, I'm gonna lie. Is there a possibility for mid to be the same faction as play as Towns? No. Not a possibility. When are you playing Zymon? Probably 2 days. In, like, not tomorrow, but the day after. Or tomorrow. I mean, we'll see. So he takes a fight against the Angels, which lets him get a box, which is gonna be even likely to be a freebie. Well, no, I don't know how likely it is to be a freebie. It could be also Bitfiends. Yeah, it could be a thing. Let's see. Do you predict to win 2-0 or 2-1 versus Zymon? We'll see. Zymon is a strong foe, for sure. Pretty turbine. Wow, those are some smooth giants right there. Wow. Zymon. The boss is tier 6, tier 7 probably. I still like Pack of Angels guard tier 5s. Especially, like, you have to consider that this is week 3, you know? So it might have been several angels that already just grew or something. Oh, he skips the box. Okay, okay. So, whatever that box is, I guess we will not know. He doesn't equip the sword, which is questionable. Do you want to quit? No, don't quit, Tim0n. It's not over yet. Skip the box. Yeah. The biggest threat for now is the fact that, oh my god, he's running back. Wow, what a turn. Oh yeah, he actually has the helmet down too for mana. So he has Dimension Door and mana for days. So he's actually gonna be taking the game late. This is gonna be the first late game that Rito ends up playing. Not bad. I'm excited to see how he performs there. Gonna be very exciting to see actually. Looking forward to it. Rito, as far as I see it, he's one of the better late game players. Tim0n right now really needs to get into a town in order to recover mana, but his last few turns ended up being a little bit weak. I wonder how Lexi's tier list will hold up in the tournament. Hold up in the tournament? I mean, I made a tier list for specific situations, and you know, it's a personal thing. They're not supposed to hold up for like a long time or anything like that. It's just me sharing my thoughts, and pretty much at the time. Isn't Tim0n like 1k plus rating? No, Rito is like 1k plus rating. Wait, who's playing? It's Rito. Wait, no, it's Tim0n. Wait, it's... what? They're bugged? Is the lobby lagging? Oh, Rito at 4. Oh, yeah, okay. Got it. Got it. No, wait, but why isn't the stop? Oh, yeah, because of 4. Could somebody have their, like, Heroes Free lobby open so you can ping him whenever this happens? That would be wonderful. How much rating? How much the starting money even matter in one hero? Quite a bit. Wow, look at that sword. He's probably taken to Utopia. Ooh, Rito! Let us in! Okay, he's doing the Utopia. He ended up going up to 24 Monarchs with the new week's income, but he wasn't able to upgrade the Gorgons. So this looks like a tier 3 top. So this is going to be quite a few relics going the way of Balkan here. Max, unless he already killed a Black Dragon before we showed up. No. Yeah, so tier 3 ends up getting kind of okay things. He was looking for stats, he ended up getting stats. But not exactly in the exact way that he probably would have liked to. D2 units activated. 3 out of 4, Thanos Thunder. He still does not have air magic, very unfortunately. Hopefully he'll be able to get it soon. Otherwise, you know, position his stuff. The Tanu set. Very unfortunately, Titanu set is pretty garbage in this kind of setting. Titanu set is usually used in order to give your bad heroes something to cast. Or print spellbooks. Neither of which is really relevant for this kind of setting, you know? Force field into infinite 800 damage line of bolt. This is fun though. Wow, he didn't shoot. Well, I don't think it would have done enough damage anyway. Oh my god, look at that choice. But yeah, it takes the air magics easily. This was exactly what he was looking for. And now he has it. He also has a bunch of gold. He should probably look to upgrade his Gorgons. So he probably needs the Risosala for that. But for that, he needs to trade up some gold as well. And the goose is loose. Let's go. Hey, it's not bad. I bet Rito will be off-roading now and braking in such a way. Hashtag Tim0n. Interesting. Which user are you on raid? Krellian. Penguin. I am Krellian. Did Rito get control yet? Yeah, Rito ended up getting control. He doesn't have full control. He's still missing Town Portal, but he has Fly, Dimension Door, and he also has Air Magic now too. But it's currently only basic, unfortunately. Only 2 towns, so he can't trade. Damn, surprising Feral have been playing so long. Feral has not been playing that long, actually. Feral has been playing ever since my first promotional... You know, ever since my first sponsor stream with Raid. He blames me. Wait a moment. Is Rito like Pepega again? Yeah, Rito's Pepega again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Could someone ping Rito again? Rito! This is how you guys feel, huh? But I don't do it as horribly, do I? I don't do it as horribly. My power in the game was mostly contributed by time. It hurts in the same way. Yeah, I see. Wait, these dragons, what are these? Where'd they come from? Yeah, we don't really know where he is right now. I would say that this is a side break, but even if he were to side break, I wonder why he's doing the fight. Oh wait, actually I know exactly why he's doing the fight. He currently has air magic, but he's not able to use it because he doesn't have enough experience in order to get it to expert. So in order to activate the second dimension door, he needs to take many fights in order to get the experience in order to be able to use it. And that's exactly what he's working towards, which is pretty smart from the side of Rito. Respectable. I find that Aptil will break through the clan boss in any case with these. The 2 main guys from the clan stockpiled a lot of keys and gems that they'll be dumping into the clan boss today, Penguin. Feral and his brother did. The B guy. Don't remember his name clearly. Well, I'm done flexing some numbers. Nice, thank you. Appreciate that. So, fire magics on the side of Rissa, and he picks up the line shield and also the elixir. I mean, the, not the elixir, but rather the vial. Not bad. Then goes for a top as well. Currently Tim0n is firing pretty efficiently. The only thing he's missing by now is Earth Control. Then he would be able to upgrade to Titans and be quite a bit stronger. Like, his army right now is not something that I would call weak, but it's not something that I would call strong either. Wow. So, what is this stop gonna be? I guess he's looking for more stats, and he's also looking for potential combo pieces for his artifacts. Ooh, that's actually a water tome, it's not bad. No, he picked up a fire magic, so water tome was not really... Probably still not something along the lines of what he wants, I guess. He's looking for a herb book, I guess. Yeah, that would be one of the things that he's looking for sure. This scroll right here is probably a control scroll as well, so that would lead him to possibly getting Town Portal. I mean, if it's Rito, I would say that, you know, why are you going for the fly scroll? But since it's not Rito, he'll probably pick up the town portal and be good to go. Will Naga's got another fly scroll? Yes. The answer is very clearly yes, I suppose. This is 93. Damn, he thinks these fights like very effective. Oh, they're. This is why you wanted to buff the giants, not the Nagas. Despite getting the frenzy, he doesn't really suffer. Have any negative outcomes due to that. By the way, auto one with 7 golems remaining. Wow. Dimensional scroll. So not exactly the thing that he was looking for sure. And then he ends up getting the 5 double box, which is amazing. Very nice army coming in on Tim0n's side. These upper units that don't that can hit without taking any damage will add the damage every single round that they take, and will be a really good utility and addition to his army. So yeah, very solid. Hey Niall. Even in the hurricane, the wind would avoid Rita. Has Nagas landed an attack on anything yet? I'm not sure actually. This is looking very similar to the fight that Tim0n just took, right? Okay. I wonder what kind of control game this will turn out to be. You see, when you're playing a control late game type of game, you're gonna be wanting to probably build towards like a certain win condition. A win condition could be something along the lines of getting yourself a certain amount of combo arties and getting a good enough power stack to work with it. For example, Titans on the side of Tim0n would probably make for a good enough power stack in this kind of setting. But I don't really feel like the Wyverns would make as good of a power stack as Titans in order to match them, meaning that Rito needs to go for like a very different type of power stack. For example, maybe off of the desert, he's going to be collecting enough boxes to get like a Devil or an Afridi power stack, something along those lines. Or then again, maybe this army could match him. I mean, Gorgons are really good, and it's hard to avoid them as well. Dimension Door, pretty unfortunate. He still does not have Earth Control. I don't think Rito ever took a scroll that was actually useful to him. Pretty unfortunate. Can Rito win? Yes, Rito can definitely win. I think Rito's building up Castletown. Oh wait, yeah, there's actually a fort there. He's doing it for the sake of stables, probably not army. So this will help him navigate the map quite a bit. But it's still not like a win condition of its own. It will enable other win conditions to be met easier though, of course. You see, the problem also is that Tim0n has view air, so he's gonna be able to snuff Rito out and attack him pretty much whenever he wants to. And they're actually like pretty close to one another. Yeah, they're pretty close to one another. He goes for stables, yeah. Why not, Chan? Just because. So far. Okay. Back over to Tim0n. Oh, without checking the air, he goes immediately over here. That's a shame. I'm pretty sure that this would have been a favorable time for Tim0n to fight Rito, but he ended up not going for that. He finds a Ring of Life on the road too, which is the second piece, or the Elixir of Life, meaning that he's only one piece away from the entire thing. Though Ring of Vitality is the hardest one to find because it's a treasure class artifact rather than a minor, meaning that it spawns in way less places and it's usually harder to get. The art of the Elise collab, yeah. Then again, from Tim0n's perspective, he probably wants to upgrade his giants into titans as well before taking the fight too. Does Fly remove terrain penalty? Fly removes terrain penalty only at expert level. At advanced level it removes most of it. At basic level it removes some of it. Yeah, then he's able to go into the town and also recover his mana. As the Wool player, he cannot be ambushed while having low mana as long as he's in this kind of a position, which is really good for Tim0n. Currently having a really solid game. Okay! I really want to see if Rito is able to bring it back, because currently it's looking really rough for him. I don't really know what kind of thing he needs to have happen in order for him to be able to succeed to win here. He would need like a stack of libraries, he would need maybe some sort of decent spellcasting, maybe some combination artifact going on. He has the goose, so his gold income is like really good. By the time Rito gets to Tim0n, Tim0n can probably upgrade devils. By the way, this is like almost max roll, loss of red dragons, which is not entirely bad. Now, the reason I would say it's not entirely bad is because this is gonna be like some 2 juicy army boxes for sure. This is gonna be likely like devils and pit fiends, I would say, or like Ephrudian pit fiends. Probably like one box is gonna be at least tier 6, tier 7 army, and the other one is probably gonna be tier 4, tier 5, something like that, which is good. All spells, it's impossible for this to be all spells. It would only be possible for this to be all spells if it was the Bizarre Desert version, but it's not, so not a threat. Okay, there's a 5 doubles. He might know that the other box is actually kind of garbage in comparison. He realizes that he's not able to get away from here if he takes the Utopia. I mean that he would be in the mercy of the opponent if he wanted to take the fight against them. But it seems like he, yeah, will be leaving himself in this position, which is not exactly something that he can avoid. Yeah, do you like that? Sword of Judgment. It's an item that he was missing, so it's a pretty good find. Oh, he skips the box. That's a really big shame. Yeah, he's thinking about it. He is most definitely thinking about it. He sees how far away the town is, he is guesstimating what kind of results this will lead to, and he ends up making the negative decision towards getting away from here. Okay. Not bad, I would say. Not bad. So by the end of week 4, both these players have control, good armies, real good stats, farming utopias, and having their presence on the desert. Solid. I think that Tim0n is building up the Grotto. It feels like Tim0n is building up the Grotto, which is also interesting. Am I right? Haha. Well, not quite, but... Sword of Judgment, kinda bad. There's another one right there. Yeah, it's certainly not the preferred outcome there, for sure. But it's a tier 1 taupe. It's only 1 relic. You get 1 shot at something decent. In most situations, you're not really going to be getting anything usable. How important are sub-towns in this format? As it's 7 versus 2 now. They're only useful in terms of the utility that they provide. Currently, the only side town that Rito has is the castle town, which he actually built up to have stables. So that secondary town for Rito is probably worth more than the entire rest of the towns for Tim0n. Ends up being that way. But usually this would not be the case. They're also good to utility in the sense that they give you, they provide you with an ability to town portal to places, so desert towns are valuable in this kind of way too. So I guess Tim0n has that going for him. Herb book, yeah, so Tim0n ends up finding an herb book, and he's currently picking it up right now. So now he'll be having earth control, meaning that he'll be able to better react to whatever Rito's doing, and also he'll be able to upgrade the Titans too. His current gold counts are looking pretty ridiculous. He will definitely be able to trade up enough resources in order to get that. No losses there. Solid. And then he also has these 2 boxes to go for, as well as the 2 libraries. I mean, he'll be collecting the 2 libraries, then upgrading the Titans, and then sitting in the middle. And after that, I really feel like Tim0n is going to be pretty impenetrable. Super strong, super solid. 100 up waverings to get 30 pits. Tim0n must be overjoyed. I mean, not overjoyed, but it's not that bad. These Nixes will probably get him some Freedom by this point. We saw so many double boxes. It's likely that we'll run into some Ifriti ones, so yeah. Probably some Ifriti over here. Oh no, just more doubles. Oh, and some Ifriti, okay. Really good boxes. Ends up skipping the libraries, goes to a town immediately. Then he should be getting the automations and selling some of the artists for the sake of gems, and then with gems he's able to upgrade the Titans, and then with Titans he's able to dominate the map even more. That would be the best way to go, for sure. But we'll see. Is Rito Pepega again? No. It seems like he's not. I feel like Tim0n's game has been very solid on the whole. Very close to Rito's level. Time to abuse the auto merch, Pepega. So, Rito's just gonna be chilling here for the sake of mana, and that's pretty much it. Okay, his next turn's coming up will be far stronger because he's able to double Dimension Door as well. So far, if the final battle came down to casting, then it seems like Tim0n would win, but in a smart setting, it's actually not bad. And yeah, Tim0n is doing exactly what he needs to do, sucking a bunch of arties into the arty merchants for the second gems in order to upgrade the, he didn't upgrade the Nagas, and then he didn't buy the Nagas. I think that was not exactly what he meant to do, but sure. You know what? Sure. Okay. Bruh, the Nagas, yeah. He did like both the motions of upgrading and buying, but then he misclicked one and then the other one didn't matter. He can reach, you think so? I feel like it's gonna be tight. But if he reaches now, then this is like the biggest power spike that Tim0n is gonna be having. It would be borderline impossible for him to handle. I mean, for Rito to handle this. Nah, it doesn't feel like he's going for it. Yeah, he's not going for it. Good for Rito. Well, then again, I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough, but still. 4-6 don't seem worth it for the speed. I mean, it provides you with something to bleed that is not your main. Not to mention, most of his moon points are actually in the dimension doors rather than the moon points themselves. Meaning that he, in a percentage of the moves that he is actually losing from the golems, it's actually not that much. And it provides a decent utility, at least in my opinion. Left Tunic on the ground. That's a lot of air books, yeah. Airtones have friend zone Rito. Oh yeah, Rito actually still needs an airtone. I don't think he has one, and he needs one for the sake of casting Chain Lightning, because it's the best offensive cast in the late game Jebus cast. That's minus 2 speed. Well, I mean... Rito and Tim0n play Jebus cast on Smurfs. Rito's still struggling to get airtime. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he has that. He sees the opponents. I wonder how he wants to interact with that. That box looks like a spells box, which is not very interesting. Though the Utopias are always going to be interesting. If he goes here, I wonder if Tim0n sees him. No, he barely doesn't see him. Well, barely? No, it's not that barely. The Archangels you see, the Archangels we see here are the same Archangel wings that we see down there. So they're not as close. By the way, he sees an Earth Dome, so he'll be having full control himself as well. Not bad. Rito got the art he desires. Yes. Wait, what was the top? Was the top anything decent? Oh, water top. He has, Wait, no, he doesn't have the water town. The water elementals are coming from the hat. Okay. He found it, but at what cost? Million bears. Yeah, that's actually pretty dangerous, especially for an Alkin to take. 2 relics and all of that is not an easy fight. Diplo allowed. Diplo is nerfed to 25% in this version, meaning that you always have to pay, and whatever you pay for, you only get 25% of, so you would have to pay for a total of like 20 bears, and you would get a 4 in return. Five. Shit, sorry. Rito's setting up, getting ready to be attacked, because that's actually very likely to happen. By the way, artillery. Artillery. Let's see, check out... Well, he's just going here. Did he check view? Oh, okay, he sees him. Does he want to take the fight? It looks like he does, okay. It seems like we're going to be having an engagement. None of these stacks from Alkin is looking any scary at all. Rito! Rito! Well, I mean, I think your trust has been misplaced. Time to face the Titanu. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So the engagement happened. Tim0n attacks Rito at 147, month 1. With 12 Titans on the side of Tim0n, and the stat advantage being on... Well, actually, the mind stats are better for Alkin, but the cast stats probably eclipse that anyway. It's gonna be really hard for Rito to put up a fight. The moment that, oh my god, 1500 damage, Chain Lightning, that destroys everything that Alkin has worked to build, you know? Is 147? No. Loading a GG. Yeah. Looks like that kind of a situation. It could still come down to an elemental spam. If that's the case, then... By the way, wait, Tim0n does not have any elementals, does he? Whoa, this could be interesting. Wait, Tim0n has no elementals. No? Wait, enemy has fled? Go next. Oh, okay, he doesn't wanna... Yeah, entire Monarch stack. Yeah, just gone! Off the face of the earth, and the Rito GG's Tim0n, they deleted the series 1-0.